Alright, death battle. Let's do this.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by Warframe.
Don't miss Warframe's highly anticipated digital event, TennoCon, on July 16th, where players and attendees will be treated
Also
to
known
a
as
slew
Saturday
of
morning.
first-look reveals, including the upcoming open-world expansion, the Duviri Paradox.
You can join through Twitch throughout TennoCon for highly valuable drops, including
Yeah, no, it is. Yeah, exactly.
Prime.
Oh, death battle's a Rooster Teeth thing? Huh.
Wiz, what are you doing in here? It's our day off.
Oh, just conducting some research. I've discovered a Tenno foundry in the process of crafting a new Warframe. I'm just about wrapped. What are you doing here?
Sometimes I have these horrible nightmares and I just wake up here in a cold sweat. I don't even think my car's in the parking lot. But what you're doing sounds way more interesting.
No more drinking before bed, mate.
So, tell me, what Warframe's your favorite?
Oh, a scientist doesn't play favorite.
Oh,
Okay, he's a scientist. If his favorite Warframe isn't Lavos, I'll be very disappointed.
bullshit. Our job is the
If his
equivalent
favorite-
of bringing
if his favorite
action
isn't
figures
Lavos.
together. You've got to have a favorite.
Fine, if I had to pick, I'd go with the very first Warframe ever created. The
Who do you think reached out?
death-dealing
Who do you think reached out to the other first? Well, considering this is sponsored by Warframe, I would say that DE probably reached out first. It was probably DE's idea to do it in anyway then. But they would probably want to make sure that the video was legit. Also, his favorite Warframe is Excalibur. Oh god, I'm sorry guys. That's that's so boring. First off, of all the starter Warframes to choose, Excalibur, really? Oh, I'm just a dude with a sword! Meanwhile, you have Volt, who is literally, you know, Lisa, but a Warframe. And then you've also got Mag, who literally has the powers of a fundamental force in the universe. As if you don't pick one of those two! Yes, I have my almighty dick sword.
organic ninja Excalibur.
You mean he's a cyborg ninja? Like Ray?
Excalibur mains are going to write in being like, oh my god, Kate, you're so cancelled now. Excalibur, oh god.
From Metal Gear?
What? No, they're not technically cyborgs. More like superpowered.
There'll be no
biomechanical
content to
vessels
watch
that
if he
are
just
unlike
dies.
anything I've ever seen. Trust me, this is gonna get crazy. So spoilers ahead.
Yeah.
Whoa, just straight up spoiling
Long ago
Umbra,
in the
okay.
Origin system, the Orokin Empire discovered the Void, an extra-dimensional spatial realm that allowed.
Oh no, Excalibur is probably 6 foot. That, I guess that makes sense. To be fair, Excalibur has a nice looking base frame. Sure, I mean he does have a very smooth and clean frame, but that's literally because he's the first one. I still think Mag normal is a lot better looking than Excalibur normal. Centuries old, biologically a teenage. What? Wait, are we talking about the Tenno or are we talking about the Warframe here? Hold on.
System, the Orokin.
Yeah, just give me the lore already, Wiz.
Long ago in the Origin system, the Orokin Empire discovered the Void, an extra-dimensional spatial realm that allowed for travel across vast cosmic distances.
Yeah.
However, when they sent the first colony ship through it, the Zariman 10-0,
Yep, the Zariman
Void
10-0.
drove all the adults on board into an insane murderous frenzy.
Except for, I think the idea with the Zariman, the 4 adults in the Zariman now is that they somehow didn't go crazy, right? Anyway, let's just quickly have a look at these stats here. Height 6 foot, that probably makes sense. Age centuries old, that I think that's correct. Biologically a teenager though. Is that correct? I thought the Warframes were probably. I thought Excalibur at the very least was probably, you know, an adult who was injected with the infested, you know, with the infestation virus, the oh, what the hell is it called? Oh, chat, what's the virus called? The technocide virus. I'm pretty sure, I thought Excalibur was an adult who was injected with the technocide. At the very least, Umbra is, right? Umbra is definitely an adult Dax soldier, right? Injected with the technocide virus, and then he kills his own kid. Species Tenno. Species Tenno. Are we really a species? Species human is more like it, But then human-infested Technocide hybrid is probably more accurate than Tenno. They probably meant the Tenno. Is Tenno a species, chat? Or are we still considered human? First of almost 50 warframes, true. Master of Gun and Blade, true. Composed of organic ferrous exoflesh, true. Hybridized Eternos, true. Race is human, yeah. Species, Guyver? What? Also, hey, Itchy of Betty. Or you want to say Tenno or Orokin faction? Faction, but not species, you know? But then again, like, I guess, if we're talking about species, the Grineer are, I guess, a human species. And so are the Corpus, I guess, yeah?
The Void drove all the adults on board into an insane murderous...
Wait, Rel, is that behind you? Don't be afraid, it's Mama. I need to read this bloody comic, holy crap.
Sounds like my first wedding reception.
Okay. The children, though, absorbed the Void's energies, imbuing them with
Oh,
the powers
chat,
they needed.
remember when we first had the kiddos and we didn't have amps yet, so the kids would only just shoot void beams? It's the lore book of Warframe Blur. What do we mean? It's the Rel comic. And they shot and we just shot direct void beams out of our hands. And this was like during the War Within. We would shoot void beams out of our hands, and then later on we would get amps. But before we got amps, you shot a void beam out of your hand. Oh man, I kind of miss those days. And I also kind of missed the chest beam of death from after the second dream, waiting for War Within.
Defend themselves against their mad parents and survive. When the Zariman 10-0 emerged from the Void, the children were permanently changed. They had become the Tenno.
Well, I'm sure those traumatized little whippersnappers received only the best of care.
If only. Instead, the Tenno...
Well, there may, according to Eternalism, there may very well have been a timeline where the kids did receive the best care after, you know, going through the changes, but I don't think we've seen any of that, so... I mean, Eternalism also would suggest that the Eternalism would also suggest that the parents went mad and the parents didn't go mad, so, you know.
Were taught to use their void powers to control.
Yeah, we're well into spoilers for New War, buddy.
Called transference, but
Yep.
their abilities were so powerful that the Orokin grew to fear the Tenno and tried to have them destroyed.
See, how do you not look at that and not think, oh yeah, Mag is my favorite Warframe?
The Tenno were hidden from the Orokin and put into a deep sleep. That is, until one day, they were reawakened to defend a war-torn origin system guided by their adoptive mother, the Lotus.
Yep.
Oh, they're basically sci-fi child
Space Mom?
soldiers.
Sort of.
We wiped out the
Lotus
Orokin.
does care deeply for her adopted children.
I don't think they're gonna cover
and
everything, but
efforts
okay,
to
yeah.
protecting as many Tenno as possible. There are almost 50 different Warframes currently out there, each with their own unique...
Actually, how many are there now? I never keep count. How many bloody Warframes do we actually have? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12, 24, 48. Oh! Wait, sorry. 12, 24, 36, 48. 49. Literally, we are literally one off from 50, chat. We're literally one off from the big 5-0, and there's a good to fair chance that Tenno Live is going to show us who number 50 is going to be. Very exciting.
unique abilities and combat styles. But I think that the very first created Excalibur is the deadliest.
He's kind of...
Nah, that's it. Nah, I'm out. Excalibur is the deadliest? Bullcrap! I'm sorry. No. His third ability doesn't do any damage. It's still past missions, mate. Saren is literally a war crime. Mesa can shoot everything. Mag kills everything like instantly. You know, Titania is a friggin' wasp that flies around and shoots everything dead. Gaia sets everything up. Gaia pulls everything in. Volbat breaks a vortex that pulls everything in, and they can drop a friggin' space satellite cannon, like from the friggin' sky straight down. I mean, come on. You mean to tell me that Excalibur is the most deadliest Warframe out there? I mean, I'm sorry. I know they might not necessarily be Warframe veterans like myself, but come on! No shot is Excalibur the deadliest Warframe in the game. No shot. I'm taking this way too seriously, but let's just continue pretending that. Yeah.
reminded me of
Yeah, also
someone.
Protea.
Master swordsman with his razor-sharp skana, Excalibur is an expert at
I'm sorry. I know I'm taking this way too seriously. Skanas are not that razor sharp. Oh god.
PB2 Kick just subscribe.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Look, Skanas are Skanas. I mean, look, I don't know if anyone has used the Skana in a very long time. Let me know in the comments if you've actually used the Skana in the last however long. But yes, thanks for the gift sub, Soup, and PB, congratulations, you've managed to get yourself a subscription from Soup.
Yeah,
So-
Kate, I subbed Katoga Sunnies.
Wow, look at that. Look at that, Soup. You give him a sub, and then he claims that he subbed. That's just stolen valor, PB. Yikes. Does Prisma count? Is Prisma Skana any good? Is it really that good? I need to try it out then, I guess, because we did get a Prisma Skana for free from the Death Battle thing. I use it as a stat stick. Oh, fair enough.
racking up quick kills faster than the eye can track. He's unmatched in skill and precision with a blade, especially when augmented by his unique abilities, like Radial Blind, which releases a flash of light to incapacitate nearby foes.
Radial Blind is pretty good.
Javelin, which blasts
Radial
out a
Javelin
wide
is,
burst of
I guess,
energy.
useful in early
His
game.
greatest and most iconic is easily the Exalted Blade. A
Yes,
sword
the
of
Exalted.
light that
Okay,
exists just about
okay, fair enough. I will say this: Exalted Blade, when used well, is actually pretty good. You put in Chromatic Blade as well. Oh yeah, that ability does actually slap. Okay, not gonna lie. Okay, not gonna lie. Chromatic Blade does actually slap.
anything to pieces. You don't get
Javelin
much
is just
further
used for the
than
augment.
Huge-ass laser
Lemao.
guns whiz.
That's if you even use it.
Guns automatically make you cooler.
Funny you should say
Laser
that.
guns.
While
Oh hell
individual
yeah!
weapons like
Hey man,
Excalibur
Synoid Gamma
may
Core
specialize
baby.
in
Synoid Gamma Core gang, raise up. Hey, Synoid Gamma Core gang, rise up. Hey, hang on. Did this guy actually put 2 former on his Paris Prime? Hey, my man. There we go, chat. This dude is on his way to greatness right there. Putting 2 former on that Paris Prime. Hey, you put a few more former on there, you're gonna have a weapon as strong as mine, buddy. Let's friggin' go.
certain fields, they all have access to an incredible suite of futuristic weaponry, like the Nucor, which can fire concentrated beams of microwave.
There's also the Kuva New Core, which is, you know, the upgraded version of the New Core that everyone wants to use. It has next to no crit chance.
From MGR, Kuva Brahma would want
Bravo would one tap him. Yeah, Artemis Bow. Hello. Wait, what? We're not. What do you mean? We're not talking about Ivara. What are you talking about? Wait, are you like half an hour late to this to the party sandwich? What's going on? Kuva New Core under Artemis Bow. Oh. You can't use the Artemis Bow as Excalibur, chat. You can't use the Artemis Bow as Excalibur. And Dragon Nikana. No, you can use Dragon Nikana. As Excalibur, you can use Dragon Nikana, but you can't use the Artemis Bow as Excalibur. You have to be Ivara to use Artemis Bow, chat. So, let me show you what I mean. Artemis Bow is what we call an exalted weapon. So, I know everyone here in chat knows exactly what I'm talking about, but for anyone who is watching later on, because this is going to be a video on YouTube, for anyone who is watching later on and is, you know, very much new to the game, Artemis Bow is a weapon that we call an exalted weapon, which means only Ivara and Ivara Prime can use Artemis Bow or Artemis Bow Prime. If you are playing Excalibur, guess what? You are not going to be able to actually bring up Artemis Bow or Artemis Bow Prime, because it's literally not a weapon that you can choose. If I type in Artemis Bow, guess what? Nothing pops up because it's an exalted weapon, okay? Let's make that absolutely 100% clear. If you want to use Artemis Bow, you need to be using Ivara, because she's the only one who has access to that particular weapon. So just clearing that up. Let's continue.
It's literally cooking you from the inside out.
But yes, Nucor is pretty good. It has no crit chance, but it has a ton of crit damage, so you're essentially like sort of trying to play a bit of Russian roulette if you're trying to use it as a crit weapon. I think most people use it as a status weapon though, so it still kicks ass as a status weapon. I think it has really high status chance, correct, chat? Let me know in the comments, because I haven't actually used it myself.
entirely, freezing you in place. There are guns that fire radioactive plasma, toxic barbs, or even acidic needles.
Yes.
He has, I'm not exaggerating here, over 500 different named
information
weapons.
a lot, and also bias between the two competitors categories suffering.
Okay, cool. So, who is the most complex Warframe? Probably Lavos. I think Lavos is probably the one that is well, first off, it's the only Warframe that has cooldowns for every single ability, which basically makes him not a Warframe, but more of a Destiny 2 Guardian. And then secondly, you can crit with Nuke Core, but you need to be headshotting it to be worthwhile. Yeah. Or, you know, you use Arrow. But yeah. Anyway. Inaris requires omniscient IQ to play. No, Inaris requires single-digit IQ.
One-man army.
Oh, you think that's crazy? Excalibur can call down an Archwing, basically a futuristic space.
Okay, everyone can call down... Okay, to be fair, everyone can call down an Archwing. The problem right now is that Archwings... not particularly well balanced right now, in the sense that they're not particularly strong enough, with the exception of Amesha. They're not that great, especially in Railjack missions. Archwings don't really serve that much of a function in dogfighting. Arc guns also kind of don't really work in Railjack, in my opinion, but you know, that's just me. Oop, did I just mute it?
Okay, yeah, that's pretty powerful.
Yeah, it's also pretty good. In Arcwing missions. Velocitus is really good. Yeah, Velocitus is pretty good. Can kill a giant idol. Yep. Blocked a beam of light with his blade. Blocked a beam of light with his blade. Yep. That is true. Can slingshot through hulls and giant ships. Slingshot? Oh. Are they talking about Void Sling? Okay, that's exciting. Is fast enough to run up walls? Technically, they don't run up walls. Well, technically, they don't really run up walls anymore. They kind of just do this like sort of bunny hop skip up walls and have defeated entire Sentient Corpus Grineer and infested armies by themselves as well. No, that's Railjack Slingshot. Oh no, good point. Good point. Yeah, no, never mind. Can slingshot through the hulls of giant ships. Yeah, you're right. And the Orokin Empire. Yeah, they seem to have forgotten the fact that we've apparently deleted the entire Orokin Empire.
For example, blasts of concentrated antimatter from the Warframe Nova.
Sounds pretty unstoppable.
Yes.
But I think
yes, Nova can do that.
Might put that to the test.
Okay, do you really want to talk about
That's
Raiden?
AMD, right? Antimatter drop?
Come on, Wiz. Child soldier, half-robot assassin, glorious Nippon steel. It's a perfect match. Raised from childhood to be a trained killer in the war-torn streets of Liberia by the future president of the United States, Jack never knew what it meant to control his own.
I don't know anything about Raiden, so I have nothing really to comment here.
He knew was how to kill, and he proved it when he accomplished one of the greatest
Nanomachines Lord, yeah.
history, surviving the absolute mindfuck that was Metal Gear Solid 2. Legions of angry fanboys be damned. Solid Snake was yesterday's news. This was Raiden.
He's supposed to be a cyborg, right?
Too bad for
Oh my
him
god, he's
that
naked.
shadowy extra-governmental body known as the Patriots captured him and turned him into a cyborg for
Oh, yep, there we
their
go. There he is.
complicated purposes. Even after
Well, I mean, he basically became Genji from Overwatch. But too bad you can't defeat the Royal Guard and Shield Gates.
his downfall, Raiden struggled to build a life that he could call his own, pulled between his sense of justice and his genuine ecstasy for war.
Well, at least he's got to put his weeb skills to work with the weapons he's pulled off the corpses of all the poor souls that dared mess with him. He's got dystopia.
Yeah, he's
the
pretty
magnetic
whoa.
side that pulls you towards your enemy, or l'étranger.
Wow, I think you actually said that right.
Which is a
L'étranger.
staff/whip combination.
L'étranger, huh?
Plus rocket launchers, claymore mines, EMP grenades.
Okay, to be fair, we have all of that too.
But nothing beats his high-frequency blade he inherited from
Ah,
Jet
yes, the
Stream
high-frequency
Samus,
blade.
Murasama.
I have heard about
You
this.
have to admit, the high-frequency blades are marvels. They vibrate at such high speeds that they can destabilize the physical structures of metals on contact, greatly increasing their cutting ability. It's basically robot kryptonite, if that makes sense.
To be fair, like every one of our guns, no R in the word. Why are you using the hard? So it's l'étranger. L'étranger. Ah, fuck, whatever.
Frequency blade, Raiden could cut through massive metal gears like tissue paper.
And of note,
Okay, to be fair, that high-frequency blade is really freaking strong.
steel, but carbon nanotubes, one of the strongest materials known to man. The bonds between carbon atoms are incredibly
But can your
strong, which
vibrator
means the
sword
tensile
defeat
strength of
a
carbon
blade of
nanotubes is
light?
greater than even the toughest
That's a
metals.
good question. Well,
Titanium,
hang on.
the high end of potential
Because the big
shield.
question there, Sandwich, is whether or not when the two hit each other, does a blade of light block a vibrating sword? That's the big question, because I don't know if it's necessarily cutting through it. If the radial sword doesn't really, you know, have a solid structure. Because like, think about it. When you use radial sword, yeah, when you use exalted blade, rather, we're using exalted blade. We tend to use it as a ranged weapon these days. We tend to use it as a ranged weapon, not really as a melee weapon. I don't think I've seen a whole lot of people who even play Excalibur actually run up to someone and actually like slash them. We tend to do like the big swipes that send out the wave of energy that slice through everything. So Exalted Blade is kind of a ranged weapon at this point.
Your strength, slicing clean through.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking radial javelin, and I'm thinking radial sword. I'm having an aneurysm.
100 kilotons of TNT.
If the blade and slash hits, yeah, but nobody does that.
Even cuttier. How else would he have had a chance against our Lord and Savior, Senator Armstrong, and his nanomachine, son?
Oh yeah, Senator Armstrong.
Pansies, this hulked out Ayn Rand can hit the ground so hard,
some massive bulky ass bastard right there.
More difficult boss than the stadium-sized Metal Gear Excelsis riding toward to shreds minutes earlier. Don't F with this, Senator.
That is, unless your nickname is Jack the Ripper.
Raiden spent years fighting for justice and denying who he really was inside. And it took his battles with Desperado enforcement to finally realize it. He's a killer plain
Are Exalted
simple,
Blade's
and he
lightsabers?
lives to test his skills against others. When
When he enters Ripper mode, any
Probably.
last shred of inhibition leaves his body, and his strength and skill skyrocket.
And that's exactly what Armstrong saw in Raiden. Living proof of his philosophy in action. Someone who pulled themselves out of hell with nothing.
Wait,
but
they
their
actually became
determination to
allies?
survive.
But Raiden did not see it that way. Just
Oh, no,
because he
never
had to
mind.
fight for
I guess he kills him,
survival
right?
doesn't mean the whole world had to. And it was only through an act of generosity from
Raiden
Raiden's
might have this.
rival
Excal can't
Sam
scratch a
that he
ship with
managed to
Exalted
win.
Blade.
His sword may have been a tool of justice, not used for
True.
anger, but the Murasama wasn't that sword. And with it,
Oh,
he
yeah, and that's where we get the whole thing where he pulls the heart out.
and live the rest of his life on his own terms. Look, I know we're just shooting the shit, but Raiden would definitely kick Excalibur.
He's not putting resources to cut his ships. Yeah, because we have railjacks to blow shit up. We have railjacks to blow up ships.
Unbelievably powerful on a whole other level from cyborg ninjas like Raiden.
Oh yeah? We're in the lab. We've got the research done. Prove it.
Okay, the Murasama's impressive.
I guess the big question is, can a sword cut through a shield? Chat. Can the vibrator sword maybe able to cut through a ship's armor? But we have shield gates. We have shield gates. Can a vibrator sword go through shield gates? Maybe if you aim for the head.
Sure, but Excalibur's futuristic
They didn't take
arsenal
shields
is
into account?
hundreds of years
What?
more advanced and leagues more varied. Raiden would just be overwhelmed.
Excalibur may win in quantity, Wiz, but quality is what matters most. And considering his weapons are mostly made of metal, it won't be any trouble for Raiden to melt right through him with the Murasama.
Yeah, no, that's a fair point. Most of our weapons are made of metal. But then I think of like Ignis Wraith. How does Raiden fare against the flamethrower, chat? How does Raiden fare against like a flamethrower, you know, an arrow that is made up of 50 bombs that explode into 50 more bombs, actual laser guns? I wonder how that vibrator sword fares against those kind of weapons. You know, we know how well Excalibur would fare against, you know, rockets and stuff like that. Not quite well, actually, because AoE weapons go through your blocking. Have you used Vipers or Act Vipers? I have used Vipers a very, very long time ago.
Especially with how crazy fast he is. Raiden can run up walls and break dance with leggy mooing robots attached to
What
his
the
feet.
hell is
He can
that?
slice bullets out of the air and even boost his reactions with blade mode, where the entire world slows down to a near stop.
Ah! I think Protea can sort of do something like that, vaguely.
Sure, Metal Gear characters like Revolver.
Oh yeah, no, I have memories of using
Viper.
Viper. Yeah, I do. Yeah, this was like from 2000. I used Vipers in like 2014, chat.
I guess that counts as fast.
Oh, please, that's nothing! Raiden can increase his perception to the point that raindrops around him aren't even moving. That might not seem as crazy
That's
at
pretty
first
good.
glance, but he's also able to swing his sword dozens of times.
Limbo can probably just make those raindrops stay in the air though. Just put everything in stasis.
While time is almost stopped by my calculations, that'd be about 11% the speed of light.
Oh, is this happening? Is this actually happening? You want a calc off, big guy? Then let's go. Excalibur can literally block a beam of light with his sword. Judging by the distance it moved relative to how far the light beam traveled,
Wait, are we really nerding out about this particular? Okay.
9% the speed of light.
They did mistake energy max for frame strength, so. Oh, I didn't even notice that because I wasn't paying attention.
The picture. Another Warframe, Atlas, was strong enough to smash apart a giant asteroid. Now Excalibur.
Yeah, and Limbo's able to call up an entire like new reality and an entire new like dimension into the universe. Bag is able to control one of the fundamental forces of the universe, and so can Bolt. You know, yeah, we have quite a lot of Warframes that are like so much stronger than Excalibur. I'm sorry.
One-punching asteroids, but he's proven more than capable of wiping out entire platoons of elite soldiers.
But remember, Wiz, you said it yourself. Robot kryptonite. All old Jack needs is one good swing of that Murasama, and Excalibur's getting sliced to pieces.
To be fair, even if he does manage to kill Excalibur, even if he does manage to get a good swipe at Excalibur, then Excalibur's tenor will just show up and probably just void beam the fuck out of him.
Really think your Warframe can take on a pure-blooded killer like Raiden?
I don't know if they take that. I don't know if they took that into account. I don't know if they took Last Gasp into account.
Can take on a ghost soldier from the future?
Well, I guess we'll never know.
Forever a mystery.
No way to determine a winner.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Oh yeah, I could definitely go for a beer right now.
No, you idiot. Let's settle this the old-fashioned.
Unless they haven't finished the war within. Yeah, fair point. Yeah, has this Excalibur actually completed the war within, Chad? That's the big question.
It's time for a death.
They probably haven't played to the point of focus trees. Oh, I don't even know.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by Warframe, but let me ask, Wiz, what is Warframe exactly?
Warframe is a free-to-play online action game set in an ever-changing sci-fi
Oh, Jesus Christ, what's with all of these Excaliburs?
70 million registered players worldwide.
There's Umbra, there's Excalibur, what I believe to be some sort of a skin for Excalibur, regular-ass Excalibur.
Wield an arsenal of more than 600
3 sponsors in a single vid.
guns,
Hey,
and more.
they give the sponsors their money's worth, I guess. Onaira can strip armor, making it pretty unfair. Haha, yeah, can you imagine? Not even Excalibur. Let's just go with the Operator. Pick a focus tree. Onaira Operator versus Raiden. Well, Onaira can strip armor. So, if Raiden is made entirely of armor, does that mean that his entire body just disintegrates and therefore he's left with just a head? How does that work? Is that like game over? Like already? Like wow. I guess the kiddo really did just beat his ass. Operator just summons a necromech. Yeah, exactly.
With an action-packed space opera. Embark on missions that involve ninja-like acrobatic shooting and melee, personal spaceflight, open-world exploration, collaborative.
Hell yeah, Railjack, let's go! If only Corpus Railjack was actually
Warframe
interesting.
Is available on all platforms. Play Warframe for free.
A touch from a Gavat gone. True! True! Gavats have a mod called Sharpened Claws. It deletes more than 100% of a target's armor. In other words, it just deletes a target's armor just completely. So if a cat swipes you, all your armor just disappears. Now, if Raiden is made almost exclusively of armor, and his head is the only thing that's really unarmored, does that mean that his entire body just disintegrates with one swipe from the Kavat? Something to think about, chat. Something to think about.
Sign up link below.
It's also hilarious that they chose Excalibur, one of the handful of Warframes that do not have some innate way, in some way, shape, or form, to strip armor. Remember, I did an entire video, twice, of all of the Warframes that can strip armor. And there are so many of them. Of the 49 Warframes that exist, I think I went through like 20-ish, 27-ish Warframes that have some way of innately being able to strip armor, whether it be just actually being able to strip armor, doing slash procs, or using an augment to strip armor. Like, They chose, and like of the 3 starters, 2 of them don't have an innate way to strip armor. Fair enough, you know? If they chose Mag, it would have been over. If they chose Mag as like, oh, is it going to be Mag against Raiden? I'd be like, well, Mag can strip armor, so I guess it's all over Red Rover instantly? Question mark? You know? Like, what's going on?
Giving Death Battle viewers their very own free collection of Excalibur-themed items. Until July 19th, go to...
That's why I keep playing Mag, because I'm trying to make her popular. But on the other hand, if Mag isn't popular, maybe she'll get a buff again.
Warframe.com or visit the in-game marketplace and use promo code WFDeathBattle to redeem it.
I keep forgetting that the friggin' promo code is actually can be entered in the marketplace. I keep going into the actual like website to do the promo code. 1 mil or 1k credits is that? Oh, let's have a look. Let's have a look.
Excalibur-themed items. Until July 19th, go to Warframe.
That's 1 million credits, chat. That's 1 million credits.
Or visit the in-game marketplace and use
and also for anyone interested, that's 1 million credits and almost 2,500 platinum. Oh, okay, hold up. This dude, okay, hold up. 2,500 platinum. Yeah, no, these guys got bribed. These guys got bribed. 100% they got bribed.
Frame.com or visit the in-game marketplace and use promo code WFDeathBattle to redeem it.
The Death Battle Excalibur item collection includes a special Excalibur helmet, deadly power,
why Karak?
and more. Everything you need to personalize
That's the only question about that bundle. Why Karak? Does the Karak have like some sort of, you know, connection to Excalibur that I'm unaware of? Why Karak? Cause Karak Wraith? But it wasn't even Karak Wraith. I don't know, whatever.
Game Excalibur and unleash his lethal ninja prowess on the battlefield.
It's not like they're giving Bratton. Is there a Prisma Bratton? No, there isn't, is there? You put 3 former into it and when we saw his arsenal. It's Karak.
Doctor, are you seeing this?
I mean, that's kind of hype. Holy shit, they actually...
Tenno, an enemy is ahead and then...
So is this how death battles are, huh? They actually get the assets from the game, and then they actually put together an animation. Oh, that's actually... Okay, I've never seen one of these before. That's actually pretty cool.
Foundry is crafting a warframe.
The voice, the lip sync could be a lot better, but whatever. He's chucking a Serrata? Wait, that is a Serrata, right, chat? It's not a glaive of the... Oh, it's not a regular glaive, huh? Can you make your own death battle animation? Yeah, maybe, like, give me, like, an entire year and enough funding. Sure. I'm not an animator, but I can at least help composite it and put it together. Oh, there's the scanner! Hold up. You're telling me... I'm sorry. You're telling me the what's it called? The not the vibrating sword, the vibrating sword, shit. You're telling me his sword can't cut through a scanner instantly? As if the scanner doesn't just shatter it to like 50 pieces immediately.
His sword, it's weakening yours.
Oh, okay, it is actually hurting the scanner. That's expected. Fucking Vipers, dude. Why are you using Vipers, bro? Why are you using Vipers, bro? They run out. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Dude. I've always thought when I used Vipers, yeah, vibrator sword. We're calling it the fucking vibrator sword now. When I used Vipers and Act Vipers, I always thought they were just these friggin' nail guns. I thought we were just shooting nail guns. They weren't even real bullets. They were just nail guns. They look like nail guns. I mean, Look at the frickin' Viper. Look at the frickin' Viper. And by extension, the Viper Wraith. Like, how is it not just... How the hell is this thing not just a nail gun? It's a freaking nail gun, man. See, it's a friggin' nail gun. Compare this and this. It's a nail gun. See, there's your Viper, and there's your nail gun. It's a nail gun. Why do we use? You can get a Viper at Bunnings, chat. You can get the Viper at Bunnings. Like, god damn it. Yo, Excal, why are you using ACK Vipers, dude? ACK nail guns. I'll just buy 2 from Bunnings for how much? Oh, Jesus Christ, for a few $100. Okay, I'll buy 2 nail guns for like $130 a pop. Boom. I have 2 ACK Vipers just like that. Oh my god.
Infinite ammo.
Infinite ammo. Hold up. See, that's why it would have been great if you were Titania. Because we have infinite ammo. Or Mesa, infinite ammo. Until we run out of energy, I guess, but you know, infinite ammo. Wait, did he just try to radial javelin from a building?
Yes, I'm in. Mr. Raiden, sir.
Dude, wouldn't that be nice if we could actually, like, radial javelin from a building? Kit guns? Oh yeah, kit guns with batteries. Yeah, true.
I call you Jack. Big fan.
Who the hell? I'm busy here.
Hey, don't freaking distract him, man.
Wait, just listen. You'll never expect your secret weapon.
Wait, hold on. You'll never expect the secret weapon. I'm just trying to think. What could possibly be the secret weapon that he could use to kill a Warframe? Oh, I know what it is. It's No. I think it's an MGR reference. Oh, okay, never mind then. Because I was thinking he was about to throw a toxin bomb, which will go through our shields and instantly kill this dude.
All right, listen, he's definitely hiding in the cardboard box.
Get out of here.
Oh, nice one, jackass. Oh, there goes the Skarner, chat. Oh shit, he just brought up Odonata Prime. What the... What? He just called Odonata Prime, huh? See, would it not have been great if it was Limbo then? Because Limbo would just break the box without having to be that bloody close to it. You know, Limbo would be able to just break the box without having to be that close to it. Where is his Void Rig? No! What do you mean, Soup? What do you mean, where is his Void Rig? No, sack Void Rig. Where is his Bone Widow? I want to see his Bone Widow. Let's go. Bone Widow versus Raiden. Give me that. Give me that. Let's go. Never been up to the point of mechs? Apparently not. Oh, there's the Exalted Blade.
Survival of the fittest. The rules of nature.
Oh, he got him. Is this where the kiddo comes
We're
out?
not done yet. I'm surging your Warframe's power systems.
Oh no, they haven't done the new war. Sorry, they haven't done War Within yet. That's a frozen gun. That's a frozen sword. Oh shit, got him.
Excellent work, Tenno. Now for the foundry. Oh, it's finished.
KO!
Wait.
Oh, it's finished.
Who the fuck is that? Is that Atlas Prime? Who the hell is that? They're crafting Atlas? Oh, okay, it looks like it.
Oh, shock one up for the Calc King, the math boy. is back.
Oh, infinite ammo, Viz. He had infinite ammo.
Sure,
Then why was he fighting with his
yes,
sword?
it is 100% indisputably canon, but there was a lot more going on here that eventually gave Excalibur the win.
I guess so. Both were super skilled swordsmen and ninja, and their speeds were almost even. So the fight was ultimately gonna come down to whose tech was better.
has the swords
And gotta
maintained.
say, it looks like Excalibur just had a lot more to pull from.
Warframes have access to an absolutely absurd amount of varied weapons. Despite Raiden's unique armaments, they were never going to stack up in sheer quantity. And consider specific guns like Glaxian, which can halt molecular movement, a direct counter to Raiden's high-frequency blade. While Excalibur
Oh,
may
okay,
not
that's actually a good point.
variant, every Warframe is
Yeah, okay, that's actually a good point. If you want to make a high frequency blade no longer high frequency, just use a cryo gun, like the Glaxian. If that's actually not about it, that's actually a pretty good point.
Over 500 weapons.
One blast of that, and Raiden might as well be working with a regular slab of steel. Excalibur was way stronger, too. Sure, Raiden could cut through giant Metal Gear rays made of carbon nanotubes, generating up to 100 kilotons of TNT.
Yeah, Excalibur using a Glaxian, a pair of Act Vipers, and a Skana.
Atlas was strong enough to smash
Oh,
apart a
yeah.
giant asteroid, meaning it would have to be at least 6 kilometers across, just like the asteroid that wiped out the dinosaurs. Now, Atlas did not completely halt its kinetic energy. By exploiting fissures within the asteroid, he was able to pulverize it to dust.
That means his punch had to hit with an energy of at least 46 gigatons of TNT. Sure, in canon, Atlas is stronger than Excalibur, but they fought and defeated similar enemies, so Excalibur wouldn't.
This is where they mistake energy, max, and strength.
If Excalibur only possessed 1%.
Oh, both Atlas and Excalibur's Warframe programs have the same in-game power stat of 150, proving consistent parity between two Warframes' strength. Okay. They're basically mixing up what the power stat could effectively mean and what the power strength stat would mean. Yeah, that's a mix-up.
Of Atlas's strength, he'd still be nearly 4,000 times stronger than Raiden. That's pretty consistent with the energy output of Nova's antimatter blast, too.
Oh my god! Yo, this is like some 2014 footage, dude! This is OG, like, this is back in the good old days when the Lotus didn't actually have like a video feed of herself yet. She only had a profile picture to use. And her voice was like super static because it was like she was going through like the worst speakers in the universe. Oh, this is some 2014. No, this is some 2013 footage. Oh, this brings back the memories, chat. This brings back the memory. Yeah, when Lotus was still an NFT. Exactly. Oh my god. That is a deep cut right there. God damn.
Warframes are just that tough.
Furthermore, even with the high-frequency blade's unique vibrating ability, it cannot cut through everything. Raiden's original blade actually shattered against Armstrong's super hard skin and required the stronger Murasama to finish the job. Against a foe vastly more durable than anyone Raiden's ever faced, it's unlikely the Murasama would score a kill in time.
Even if Raiden got enough hits in to break Excalibur's shields and eventually land a fatal blow, the Tenno operator piloting would still survive unharmed.
Raiden put up
And then the Tenno operator would probably be an Onairu main who's probably going to just delete all of his armor within literally a button press.
Excalibur's absurd arsenal, impressive durability, and raw power put an end to the silver-haired swordsman.
Excalibur had the metal and the gear to make Jack R.I.P.
The winner is Excalibur. Told you so. Thanks for watching, and thanks to Warframe for sponsoring this battle. Quick disclaimer, Digital Extremes and the Warframe team did not
Rigged.
dictate the victor of this episode, nor even the match.
Didn't even take down Excalibur's shields? No, hang on, he did manage. No, I'm pretty sure he did. Because in order to actually land a fatal blow on Excalibur, you have to take down Excalibur's shields first. Unless you're telling me that the high frequency sword is somehow a toxin sword. It's not a toxin blade, is it? It's just a blade that's very high frequency. It has a high frequency vibration, right? If it's a high frequency vibrating sword, and it's not a toxin sword, And he got through. He got through by cracking the shields. Last hit did destroy the shield, but the shield gate cuts in. I think the second last hit broke the shields. Otherwise, I mean,
Excalibur had them unharmed.
Raw power put an end to the silver hair. But Excalibur's
I don't
absurd
know.
arsenal, impressive durability, and raw power put an end.
Anyway, doesn't matter.
So, either way, and we wouldn't have accepted the sponsorship otherwise. So we're really, or even the matchup. They were. Disclaimer, Digital Extremes and the Warframe team did not dictate the victor of this episode, nor even the matchup. They were fine with it going either way, and we wouldn't have accepted the sponsorship otherwise. So we're really thankful to them for understanding this show. Remember, you can get a free collection of Excalibur-themed goodies from Warframe.com.
Excal could have been using Umbral Set and Adaptation. If they were if this Excalibur was using Umbral Set and Adaptation, then we would actually see the Kiddo come out. We would see we'll probably see a Necromax show up. I don't think this Excalibur had the Umbral Set yet. Adaptation? Maybe. Umbral Set? Probably not. Probably not. Go to the comments. Okay, here we go. The fact that Twin Vipers ran out of ammo so quickly is hilariously accurate in the game. Yes. For the why won't you die? Why won't you die? Excalibur's Vipers being out of ammo is the single most accurate thing in this video. Yeah, it's true. God damn it. Why won't you die? They hardened in response to attacks of the same damage type. I don't think he had I'm sorry. I don't think he had the Umbral Set. For two reasons. Number one, if he had the Umbral Set, it means he's completed the sacrifice, which means he's completed the war within, which means I think the Kiddo would have come out at some point to help out in some way, shape, or form. Number two, I don't think they know the Umbral Set even exists. You know, like I don't think the Rooster Teeth folks are Warframe are like super deep Warframe players. They've obviously done quite a decent amount of research, let's be real here, and you know, the amount of things that they've got right and the amount of things that they've sort of made a mistake on is, you know, nothing compared to some other videos that we've seen in the past, where even I had to make a full-on video explaining everything that they got wrong. Like, this is a lot more. This was actually pretty accurate in terms of the information that they brought out about Warframes. Yeah, they did mix up power strength and power and energy max, but whatever, you know. But like, I don't think they know what Umbral. I don't think they know that about Umbral mods, because they might be aware of they're clearly aware of the sacrifice, because they did show a handful of sacrifice cutscenes, but I don't think they've actually completed it, and therefore they probably don't know about the Umbral mods. That's just my guess right there. But yeah, that was good. That was fun. That was fun. So I mean, the Vibrator Sword just hit the 90% damage resist instantly? No, it wouldn't, because you have to hit it. You have to be hit multiple times. It's not just one time. You have to hit it. You have to be hit multiple times. So the Vibrator Sword will still have to do at least 9 hits to hit the 90% wait, hold on. Is that correct? Can't remember. Adaptation, the maximum is not 10%, it's 12%, isn't it? No, it's not 12%, it's like... No, it is top. Oh, bloody hell. Let me check. Adaptation. Oh no, it's 10%. Yeah, you have to be hit 9 times. It vibrates, so hit a lot of times in an instant. Ah. You might be correct. Well, yeah, that was interesting. Let me know what you think about all this in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more Warframe content. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.